So we've been working on this 2024 Ranger Raptor. We already put a level kit on it. We got some skid plates that are going on over at CW Upfitters. In the meantime, we're taking it and we're putting matte PPF on the whole thing. And it looks sick. Come take a peek. Glossy, and we're changing it. I have kind of a matte finish, real quick like, but it's gonna be dull versus this. Cover it in PPF so that it'll last, it'll look good. Gloss charcoal metallic. Putting the matte finish looks so good. Why is it so expensive? Number one, the film is far more expensive. It's a lot thicker and it lasts longer. We just went over that. Two is just even the prep. Like wrapping, we prep a lot. But with a clear bra being clear or matte PPF or a clear PPF, you have to make sure that the finish on the paint is as good as it can possibly be. We can't have little hairs. We can't have dust. Any of those things will show right through. And unfortunately, there's times where things will show up. You're doing it, you get some stuff behind there, you can't get it out, you pull that piece off and you redo it. Process and the cost for the materials are what make it a $7,000 to $10,000 project almost each and every time if you're gonna do a full vehicle. There's the PPF where people will do leading edge or up the hood, part of the fenders, lower sections down here, headlamps, A-pillars, things like that. And those can run you anywhere from $750 to about $2,000, depending on how much you do, full hood or full fenders, depending on the customer, budget. And the reality is nowadays with the way they paint vehicles, it's so thin that if you don't do a paint protection on it, it will chip up. It's gonna chip up really fast. And we live in the Northwest. So in the next 2 months, they're gonna start putting rocks, sand, gunk on the road, and you're gonna get chewed up. So we do this in order to help protect these vehicles, which we all know right now are not a small chunk of change. Right here, you got a big Ford emblem. You've got the handle for the tailgate. We got the tail lamps. All this stuff comes off so we can just lay this stuff really clean and get it deep in there so when we put it back on, we don't see seams and whatnot. We're using STEC USA matte PPF. Paint protection film is what that stands for. Is more expensive because it's thicker, more durable, has self-healing in it that wrap doesn't. You're talking let's say a 2 mil versus an 8 mil product. So it's about 4 times thicker. So it really does help with rock chips, etc. Wrap is good. This, when it comes to the protection, is far better. If a wrap costs you $2, $3, $4, $5,000, that's where people have to understand that on something like this, you're gonna be anywhere from that $6,500 to $8,000 or more, depending on the vehicle, when it comes to doing paint protection film.